MALP Talk. MALP Talk.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to MALP Talk. I am here with...
Well, Dennis, I am a man of many names. Some people
Okay.
call me Nebulazz.
Mhm.
Some people call me I'm F. Griffin. Or some people call me nothing because they don't know who I am. But yeah, I'm Nebulazz. So yeah, how you doing?
Gotcha. And you are from the YouTube channel Nebulazz YT.
Yes, I am.
Correct.
Slowly closing in on 200 subscribers.
Yes, that is pretty awesome, by the way. I was actually had on my notes to say congratulations on passing 150 subs.
Thank you very much.
Sounded like it was like a goal of yours, or just a number that you wanted to hit.
Yeah.
And yeah, I thought it was very interesting what you decided to do. It was quite entertaining.
Yeah. I was I've been trying. I actually, over the last year, I've doubled the amount of subscribers I've gotten in the first year of doing YouTube. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, as you know, I'm a little past 300, and my next goal is crazy, and it's actually 500, because it's kind of the next landmark number in my mind.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to eventually get to it. I know it's going to take time, but I don't know if you know about that. I'm actually going to be doing a live Don't Lose when I get there, and it's going to be a lot of exciting surprises in it. And I've never done a Don't Lose live, obviously, so you'll get to see all the in-between stuff, all the, like, you know, everything. Yeah. And it's going to be crazy.
It is. I bet.
So,
wow.
Tell everyone to subscribe. No, I'm just kidding. But just before we start, I just want to let everyone know that if you're watching this on YouTube, there'll be a link to your channel. Or your channel, I should probably give them a warning. It's not really
It's
family-friendly.
not family friendly.
Just keep that in mind. But there'll be a link in the description on YouTube. And if you're on SoundCloud, there should be a link in the description on there too. No promises. YouTube definitely. I think I can just put it in the description, just copy and paste it. So
yeah.
I think you can put links. I don't even think I've ever done that yet. So that will be a fun little adventure for me.
Putting links in SoundCloud.
What?
Putting links in SoundCloud?
Yes, sounds easy. Well, I hope they don't I don't think they'd restrict it because it's like me. So it doesn't make any sense. You'd restrict me putting a link on my own stuff.
Yeah.
But we'll find out sooner or later. So I already said congratulations passing 150 subs. So what we're going to do for the people at home that don't know, for this episode, we're going to be going back and forth asking each other questions because you are actually, I almost messed that up. I almost said you're the first ever YouTuber on my channel, but technically my brother and sister
your
had
brother
a YouTube
and sister
channel.
are too.
So that was not smart. You're the first.
Your brother is KJ's own, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay, yeah. He subscribed to me.
Oh, so he must have... I wonder how he...
Seen me on a live stream or something.
He must have seen you. Yeah, that's definitely what it was. Wow, that's really cool. So, but yeah, so they were the first ones. But you're the first one-on-one YouTuber, and you're the first, what we're going to do right now, to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back and forth. We both prepared questions, I hope. I know I have.
Yeah, I have. I mean, okay, I didn't necessarily prepare them, but I have them in my head.
Oh, you were supposed to prepare them.
My brain is the same as paper. So
yeah, well, I'm old, so my brain is old, so I had them typed out just in case. I mean, I knew them, but it was just so I didn't miss them or I didn't, I messed it up. So I would like to... Oh, that was wonderful in the ears. That was fantastic to hear that.
Oh, sorry, I was combing my hair.
That's all right. MALP Talk is very professional, and I'm glad that you care about your looks on an audio-only recording, just enough to ruin the audio. You're welcome, everyone. You're welcome. That is what it sounds like.
You can try to edit that out, right?
I feel like we shouldn't edit it out because it's too funny.
It's too important.
I gear all my stuff in humor, not just my live streams and my videos, but my audio stuff. I like to make them humorous too.
Yeah.
So we're gonna keep it, and you're welcome, everyone, for hearing the sound of him brushing his hair. You're welcome.
Speaking of hair, I'm actually gonna be getting it dyed again soon. So.
Oh, really? What color are you getting
Like
it dyed?
jet black. And then I'm going to.
What color is it now, by the way?
It's like a brownish blonde with a tint of blue.
Gotcha.
It's very
so
bad.
Go straight up black.
Yeah, and then as like a little, I guess, praise to Markiplier, I'm gonna get the tips hot pink.
Oh, cool! Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's really good. So I'm going to start with the first question, and then you can go after me, because I'm going to ask you the question that I ask every guest every single time.
Okay.
What is your current favorite family-friendly game? So a game that it doesn't have to be right this second, but sometime recently you played that's family-friendly.
Mario.
That's one of your favorite games, kind of right now. Or at least in recent times. I mean, a year ago isn't recent times, but like a month ago is fine. Something recently.
I absolutely love watching and playing Mario Maker.
Cool. That's a really good one. Awesome. So you own it?
I don't own it, but I've played. My friend lives like 2 doors down from me, and he has a Wii U, and he has it too. So
you walked all the way down there, 2 doors?
It's
wow, that's more work than I do.
No, we live in townhomes, so it's like super close together. So it's like
Cool.
150 feet separating my house from his.
Wow, that's so cute. I meant that in a good way. I don't know why cute came out. But it probably wasn't the selective word that you would have wanted. But
No, I don't care. It's fine.
I kind of mean it in a good way, but that's awesome. So, all right, Mario Maker. I've actually seen a bunch of gameplay for that. I don't own it right now.
Oh, you should do a Don't Lose on it.
But what? Why do you immediately go to Don't Lose? Like you're basically saying that I'm going to be bad at Mario Maker, so that's why I should do Don't Lose, because
you are going to be bad at it.
Wow.
No, it's like, okay, so
I can't believe this went down this road.
Since the entire game is based off of user created levels, you can start easy and then go super hard.
Exactly. So, all right, or I could just play all the easy ones and
then pretend you could.
Yeah, just be like, I won, guys. I finally didn't lose. I don't lose, and everyone would be like, dislike.
Wait, have you ever won a Don't Lose? Like fully?
Okay, well, first of all, spoilers alert.
Oh wait, yeah, you beat Michael, but Michael is never mind. Nope, not saying anything about Michael. Michael is totally a different entity.
Michael's definitely my evil twin. Great.
Michael is actually my middle name. So.
Oh, okay. Well,
I am your evil twin.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm your evil twin that happens to be half your age.
Yes, exactly. That makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Not really. But yeah, so spoilers alert, I'm actually undefeated at Don't Lose Versus. Whenever I played against someone, I've never lost once.
Versus, yeah, but like
Versus.
With the regular Don't Lose.
No, with the regular one I've never won, but with the Versus ones, I've never lost. I've won 9 of them because the season finale of the first one, I played my cousin, I beat her, and then there was 8 episodes of season 2, so I've won 9 Don't Loses Versus. Whenever I verse someone else, I've never lost. So that's my key. I need to verse people. That's the only way. For some reason, I don't always win by a lot. Sometimes it's a teeny little bit.
Yeah, those are the suspenseful ones.
Yeah, and for some reason I win. I don't know how or why, and then when I do it solo, it's just, it's bad. It's like, oh, wow.
You should make is this the only season that's going to have just versus based?
So season 3 is kind of still being planned in my head. So I'm not 100% sure. The original idea I had, I don't want to say yet because too early, and it's not being recorded anytime very soon.
Yeah, season 2 isn't even over yet, is it?
Yes, it is. I'm so glad you watched my channel.
You know what? You just said to me that you don't watch mine, so.
That was off the recording, so no one heard it. No one knows what you're talking about.
No one heard it until now.
Oh man. But anyways, so yeah, season 2 has actually ended. That's how I said I know I was undefeated, because I finished it. I actually played against people on Omegle for the season finale, and that was such a confusing recording, because then you have to explain to these strangers, "Hey, I want to record and have you and Don't Lose." And
You
they're like,
gotta
"What?"
make sure that they know who you are.
Well, they didn't.
Have you
But
met
they were
any?
in the
Have you
recording.
met any fans on Omegle?
Yes, I have actually, but they weren't in the finale, unfortunately. They were all new people. But they were
Oh,
really nice people that I recorded with, so that's cool. But I have actually met some people that put in the interests, because I say when I'm on Omegle, now, like I actually say it so that
hmm
people know. And it was really cool. It was actually different than like the new people I love, but actually talking with like people that are from the channel is a whole different experience, because like most of them I haven't like had a face-to-face conversation, and it's video chat, so you're face-to-face
yeah.
sort of, instead of like talking to the comments or the chat or whatever.
All right. So moving along to
Yes,
my first question.
your first question. Yes.
And we've already been talking for like 15 minutes on recording, I think.
Technically we've been talking for, actually I don't know, I don't want to say the time frame, because keep
Way,
in mind that
way to date yourself.
no, because I started it, but that part's not going to be included, remember?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
No magical stuff happened before they heard us. No,
Yeah.
nothing.
Nothing. No audio syncing
Nothing.
was done.
No special stuff. No special silences or anything.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No making me hold my breath for a long period of time.
You can't prove that. You cannot prove that.
All right. So my first
Go ahead.
question.
Yes.
What was your mother's reaction to you naming your channel Mom Approved Let's Plays?
Wow, that's a really, really good question, actually.
And then I have a follow-up question, but I'm not sure if it's I'm not sure if you want people on your family friendly to know about your non-family friendly channel.
No, actually, I don't actually speak of the fictional thing that you just mentioned.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it doesn't exist. I don't know what you're talking about.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So no, unfortunately I don't. But anyways, and I actually know what the question was, but
Yeah.
anyways, so Mom Approved Let's Play. So my mom actually, she didn't have much of a reaction to the name. I explained it to her very well, so it made sense. So she didn't really care. The more reaction she had was like to like me doing YouTube. Like she didn't really know much about it. She was happy about it, but she had no idea what it was. Like she knew what YouTube was. I didn't want to say it like that, but she didn't really know much about like being a YouTuber.
Yeah.
I mean, she still doesn't know a lot about it, but she's learning more and more through like stuff that I'm doing, and like when I got to be in my network for the first time, and like different things that are happening that are like amazing, some of them for me. She's learning more about it. So it was more like she had no idea what a YouTuber thing was. The Mom Proof thing, I explained to her. I don't know if you know what the reason is, but the main reason is because I'm a family friendly channel.
Yeah.
And as I was coming up with it, I was like, oh man, moms would probably really approve of that, because, in the general sense of it, moms, for like kids at least, would be like, oh, it's family friendly. That I would love my kids to watch that. And for some reason in my head, I had an imaginary thought where they would be like, oh, that's like mom approved. Like somehow it came into my mind, and that's literally what happened. The rest is all history.
Yeah, it's like your thought process is like you won't upload anything that a mom wouldn't approve.
Generally.
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
I mean, like with the
used...
Don't Lose, some moms might be like, it's Satan. I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, but I thought what you were gonna say was like some of them are like messy and stuff. So like I know those ones, they may be like, I don't want them doing, but I don't tell people to do them, and it's like all of them are technically not like dangerous or like will like wreck everything for like ever. Like I mean, you can watch stuff and everything. So.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And I was actually thinking when I was doing the whole Don't Lose idea, like, is this really mom proof? But I was like, generally it is. Like, so I'm like generally family friendly. Like, I don't want to say I'm like,
Mostly.
Yeah, it's hard to explain, but basically I'm against all the really bad stuff. Like, I'm against like saying bad words, like playing directly games that are like inappropriate, like higher ratings that aren't for kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like that kind of stuff.
You're trying to keep it at like a PG level.
PG or like for games like E, possibly E10 and up, depending on the game, because there are some games that are E10 and up, and in my opinion, they're okay. Like they're not really 10 and up for like a reason that's like too bad. So occasionally there could be some of those, but generally in the E-ish range is probably safer.
Have you ever done a like a T or anything like that? You've
I never have.
never done a T.
Most likely it won't happen because the only game that I guess would come into mind that may be possible would be like a Rock Band. But I can't really. It's very hard to do the
Oh
Rock
yeah,
Band games
copyright.
because of copyright for music. That's the worst thing
Yeah.
on YouTube is that copyright.
It's like,
where
how
some,
am I
like,
supposed to get in touch with a famous art producer to let them give me the okay that I can do?
And
it?
I would need like it's very tough with music because you have to get like permission with like the owner of the song, not necessarily the singer. It's the actual owner of the copyright of the song, which could be like the producer or the record label or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's really, really tough. So I don't see that happening anytime soon. I do know Markiplier got permission once or twice, but he's a lot bigger, and he had permission through Disney one time. He had a sponsored
Oh
video.
wow.
Disney's big enough of a company to get permission. They got permission for, it was like Disney, like Fantasia's game.
Yeah,
And
Fantasia.
he actually got permission for like the actual song too, like that he was playing. They got permission for him and everything. But that's like a huge company helping you get the permission. It's not like me going and approaching them. So it's a little bit different.
Yeah. All right, on to your next question.
Yes. So my question is, if you guys don't know, because people probably don't know you as much.
Is this like
obviously,
specifically specified toward me or?
this one's geared towards you specifically.
Okay.
A lot of people don't probably know that you record all your stuff on mobile.
Oh.
I think you do it through iPad?
Yeah, or iPad, iPhone 6.
Okay.
I just
So-
recently got the iPhone 6, so.
Oh, cool. So yeah, you mostly do your stuff through mobile. So my question though is,
Yes.
what are the struggles you have in doing mobile-only recordings? What are some of the struggles that you have?
Well, like I mentioned to you before we started this, in the imaginary world of things happening before the recording.
Yeah, pre-recording that no one heard that you can't prove.
Yeah.
Okay.
like I mentioned, the pro to being on mobile only is that you don't have as many technical difficulties, and I also mentioned that since I have a limited amount of supplies, like very cornered down to a very small amount, the less things that I have to worry about, the less things could go wrong.
Oh yeah, but that's the pros.
Yeah, those
Now,
are the
if
pros.
you had to come up with any struggles for like even like other people that want to record any kind of mobile stuff, what do you think any kind of issues or problems would be with it?
Struggles. Being that if you want to play a story-driven game,
Mhm.
there aren't that many on the App Store.
Gotcha.
And another one being, there are only 2 working iOS screen recorders that aren't jailbroken. I'm not jailbroken either, so it's like that limits down all of my other things like tenfold.
Oh, that's like a positive message too. See, kids, he follows the law. Well, as far as we know.
I mean, jailbreaking isn't even like really against the law,
I know.
but
I know.
it's like,
But I know that they won't accept jailbroken like stuff at like GameStop and stuff. So
Yeah.
I guess it's some sort of frowned upon in some way.
yeah. And so since I'm not jailbroken, it limits down the amount of screen recorders that I can have. There are 2 working ones, one of which doesn't work on my iPad but works on my iPhone. But the one that I do use works fine for the recording, and then the one that I don't use has even better recording, but the sound is like delayed by like 5 seconds.
Oh, that's annoying.
And there's nothing I can do to fix that because I don't have a computer with all these fancy gadgets and gizmos. But another bad thing about it would be the fact that since it's all downloaded off of the internet, and it's like no screen recorders are actually on the App Store anymore. They all get revoked by Apple for some reason.
Oh, okay.
But
I
with
love how you were just riding a motorcycle.
no, that wasn't me. If you've
I
ever
know.
seen any of my videos, you would know that every time I record, a motorcycle drives by my house.
I know it wasn't you on it, but we'll just pretend that you were riding a motorcycle. It's cool.
Yeah, just envision in your mind.
Yeah,
In your mind, just
well,
like
they have to envision in their mind. I can't put it if it's audio only. I can't show
just
them.
like here, edit in a picture of just edit in a picture of like a cropped out my face on a motorcycle with a really big beard and sunglasses. Can you do that?
I feel bad for the people on SoundCloud though, because they'd be like, "Oh, I can't see it."
It's okay. Then
So
it'll be.
We'll just have them envision it in their head so that they can picture you looking however they want.
Alright.
What could go wrong?
Yeah. Alright. And then
Okay.
another downside to it would be the screen recorder that does work. For me, at least, for like without the sound delay, it has okay quality, but a lot of the time when I try to open up the app, it will it won't even open. It'll just like crash, and then I have to delete it and re-download it. And sometimes when I re-download it, it'll say unable to install, and then I need to wait like a couple days before I can actually get it back up and running.
Okay, so there are still technical difficulties and stuff. It's just
not as many.
Yeah, well, because you're also, like you said, you only have one device. But I mean, at least people know that it doesn't mean that it's perfect. Like there's going to be issues still.
No matter what you do, there's always going to be issues.
Yeah, especially with technology.
Yeah, technology is your friend when it wants to be.
Pretty much. Sometimes it wants to be my friend.
All right.
All right, so moving on to your question.
Moving on to my next question.
We probably should have made sure we had the same amount of questions because we're going back and forth. But we're dumb, so let's...
All right.
All right.
What was your... Okay, so I guess this kind of works as two questions in one. What or who was your biggest inspiration/motivation to do YouTube videos?
Wait, how does that work as two questions?
It's an and or type thing.
Okay.
So it's like answer for both or just
everyone that knows, I guess, me and my channel really well will know the answer to this, unfortunately. But I'll still answer it. And there's a lot of new people that watch my stuff. So obviously I want to, teach them. Or not teach them, but tell them, inform them. My biggest reason that I started YouTube is actually because of my favorite YouTuber, Markiplier. And it's not just that he was funny and good.
See, just to be clear, I knew this. I just want to make sure that the people watching knew.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying.
Don't,
a lot of people
don't think that I'm just some sort of person that doesn't care.
Oh, no. I wasn't saying for you. I'm just saying, people, that watch that know me really well will know it. But like I said, there's been a lot of newer viewers that definitely probably don't know this answer yet.
Yeah.
So,
all right, continue.
It's good for them to know. So, it's not just that he was, funny and entertaining. I want to do what he did. But on his channel, he gives a lot of encouraging words and does a lot of, positive things and things like that. And, a lot of times I've heard him say, just pretty much go for it and do it and try it and all those things. So it just hit me at a certain point, and I said, you know what? I'm going to try it just for fun. But the problem was I wanted to, even though it was just for fun, I wanted to just have that small itty bitty chance of what if I was not, I don't want to say big, but just grew and that kind of thing. I wanted to set myself a little bit apart. So that's where the family friendly thing sort of went in, because I felt like it was a little different than all the big YouTubers that I watched. None of them are family friendly, so I wanted to get something different than what I watched. I know there are family friendly YouTubers or ones that are more don't say bad words and stuff, but it was the ones that I feel were really big weren't. So I don't know, just wanted to stand myself apart. So
yeah, because even with Markiplier, he is the epitome of not family friendly.
Exactly. But he also,
he is
like I said,
such a great person.
Yeah, he can do really good things in the world. That's why, I know it seems weird that I'm even saying his name because, it's family friendly channel, but like, I don't know. He does a lot of charity work, and he has a lot of positive messages that he spreads. And as a person, he's good, and so I don't want to like hide that. And also, like I said, he's I literally would have not started the channel at all if I never watched Markiplier. I don't think, at least.
Yeah, Markiplier was one of my biggest inspirations as well.
Yeah, so I mean, I kind of feel like that's important for the history of the channel. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're gonna be shocked. The next question is, do you have any tips for anyone that wants to start recording mobile? Wait, it gets better, including me, because I actually would like to start. Yeah, I know.
Oh, you just hit me. You just hit me hard, man. You hit me right here, man.
This is the first time I think I've officially.
For those of you who don't know, I'm hitting my heart.
yeah, whatever. You're like hitting.
First time announcing that you're gonna start doing mobile games too.
I think this is the first time I've really said that I'm planning on doing it. Not right this second, but sort of soon. I actually have a tablet that I believe functions fairly well.
I believe it functions.
I think it works.
What tablet is it?
It's not any new one necessarily. It is an Android one, so I know you're going to be probably not the most helpful because you have a different operating system.
Yeah.
But I'm more towards Android, like in everything. It's a personal thing. Don't be like offended or mad.
No, I'm not offended. I just thought about how I like making fun of you because I like Pepsi more than Coke.
Oh yeah, I like Coke too. So yeah, so we're opposites. But anyways, so I have a tablet that's sort of old. I don't even remember the exact name of it, but I use it occasionally. I don't get to use it as much as I used to, but I mean I know it functions fine. I played games on it and everything, and so I'm looking into maybe recording some mobile stuff. Not always. I would still do the face cam, so I would be recording the game like mobile. And then I would be recording my face cam, and I would actually use the computer to edit the thing, like the actual final product. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be exactly like you, but the recording of the screen I've never done in my whole entire life. So, and I know we're in different things, so I don't know how much help you can give me. But any tips at all for me or anyone else out there that would like to record mobile?
Well, okay, so it really I'm guessing. Okay, I'm going to look into my psychic part of my brain and say you have an HTC phone.
No.
Dang it.
I actually, for my phone, I have a Samsung Galaxy S4, but I'm not recording on that. I'm recording on the tablet, which I can't remember the name of. It's like a Motorola Zoom, maybe, like XOOM, I think. But that aside, general tips for people doing mobile.
General tips. There's a lot of problematic things with recording on mobile, and the fact that you are on an iDevice complicates things for me giving you advice even more.
I know, because because the program's gonna be totally different too. I know you're gonna have to not recommend the program. The program I'll look up.
No, I'm pretty sure that there's like you can get the same program that I use.
Oh.
But I don't know how you would get it, because the way that I get it is I go to a website that is specifically for iOS devices.
Oh, gotcha.
So, but I'm sure that if you like were to Google like how to get blah 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 on blah 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 tablet, then you'd find a way.
I don't know what's gonna come up when I type blah 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 into Google, but let's not recommend that for everyone at home. Like literally the words blah blah blah. I have no idea what would show up.
Dennis.
I'm sorry. I'm
for
sorry.
A family-friendly channel, you sure do think a little bit weird. I'm kidding.
See, family-friendly and weird, I feel like can go together. Like family-friendly is just like because I don't say anything inappropriate. I have always been weird, and like another thing, to do with YouTube is, I always want to be like myself pretty much because, I don't want to like no comment on that because I know what you're thinking right now.
Slow, irritated exhale.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I always want to be generally myself or my type of personality, and weird has always been how I've done stuff, and it's always been entertaining, and people have loved it, so that's what I'm going with.
Yeah.
So I don't really have any problems with
weird
that.
as good, as long weird is good as long as you're weird in a good way.
I mean, I think I am. I don't know if you think I am. But...
No, you are. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Unless you just, Michael isn't really. Michael's not weird, he's just boring.
He's a little bit boring, and just like he gears a lot towards just trying to find evil things. So when he's not given enough evilness, it's not a good
and like the weird smile he always has on. It's kind of
all right. I don't want to have nightmares. I don't want to give the viewers nightmares. So all right. So I guess did you even give me any tips at all? Forget about the program, because I was gonna say the program I can search, and I already think I had ideas that I looked up. But besides that, tips in general.
For mobile gaming, it's basically the same thing as console or computer gaming, except it's a lot simpler. So,
wow, that's perfect for me. Simple and, well, not easy necessarily, but simple. That's exactly how I live my life.
Yeah, and then
kind of,
I would recommend, instead of editing it on that specific device, I would definitely recommend a computer, but you already have one, so
that's what I'm doing. Yep. Okay.
And
so you wish you can have? Do you have plans? Like, would you like to in the future have a computer for like editing and stuff, or no?
Not just for editing, for my YouTube in general. I don't plan on staying mobile forever.
Okay, that was the and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all right. So cool.
I'm sorry. Like, there's not really much tips to give you per se, because you already have all the equipment needed.
Yeah. So I'll be able to handle it, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't foresee it being an issue. The only thing is literally just doing the recording. Like, it's not really that tough.
So. And then, like, try to find a game that you want to stick with.
Oh, have you done it with Facecam ever?
Facecam. I've never been able to do a live Facecam.
Okay.
Because of limitations with iOS devices.
Yeah. Yeah, see, mine, I'm actually recording the Facecam part with a separate camera. People that don't know, even my computer ones, my camera itself that's recording is not at all hooked to my computer when it's recording. It's a separate device. I found so many less problems and issues, and found it to be more... I know some issues can occur, but I found it to generally be better, because it's like the camera can do the high quality recording in the camera, and it's not using any of the computer's power. When I first did it this way, I didn't have the computer I have now. I had one that was good, but it wasn't like the best. So using less of its resources to record the camera too was better. So yeah, I just kind of like that better. So I won't have ever any problems with recording it, because it's just a camera recording. It's not at all connected to the devices.
Okay.
Okay, that was fun.
So like each question goes on for like 15 minutes.
I know. These MALP talks don't have an exact time, but
yeah, this is probably going to be like a little bit longer than 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be. It's already longer than 30. For people who don't know, I estimated this to be around 30 minutes, and I don't think that's a good estimate, but it's okay.
It's okay. I have till like 8 o'clock.
Well, I don't have that. We don't want it to be that long.
So if you want to upload a 7-hour long video, I'll be perfectly fine.
Unfortunately, I have to edit this and do some more stuff, so I can't. But I have 2 more questions. So is it a way for you can have?
I still have a couple questions.
Okay.
One of them being, what is your most? It doesn't have to be family friendly or not. But what is your most, or unless, it's your it's your channel, so what is your, like, you asked me what my overall favorite game was, and I'm going to return the same question to you. What is your overall favorite game that you've ever played?
Oh, that I ever played. I was asking you for like a current one.
Yeah.
I ever played. So it's really, really tough, because I am a gamer, and I'm so like, I like a lot of games. I'm not like the kind of person that like only plays one game for like ever. I always like variety, and I always like to constantly switch games, I guess. So unfortunately, to do with the series, I do want it to be a family friendly one, and I think what I'm gonna pick, and I don't even know if I've said that because I've talked about favorite games in other MALP talks, so I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, but I guess it's gonna be the only thing I think of right now, and especially with Mario Maker being out, I'm gonna say Mario Paint for Super Nintendo. You have no idea what that is. Great. Basically, it was.
I was
okay.
about to just say Mario Paint.
Oh, do you know what that is or no?
Nope.
Okay, Super Nintendo. So,
I mean, I know like Pokemon Art Academy. Is it like kind of like the same thing as that?
never say that again. Thank you. Cut that out of the audio, Dennis. I'm not a Pokemon fan, if you can't tell. But okay, so Mario Paint, basically, one of the coolest things you can do or the most fun things that you can spend hours with is you can make music with all different sounds. You're gonna see how this is gonna tie into Mario Maker pretty easily pretty soon. Mario Maker you can make automated levels that you don't move and they automatically go through, and there's could be musical ones too.
I hate those.
I'm not saying that you have to like
No,
them.
it's just like I feel like I want to play a game for playing it. I don't want to just sit there and watch
I know. I'm not. The comparison is for a reason.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, Mario Paint was made way before this. This was like when I was a little kid.
Oh,
So,
wow. Gosh.
So just thinking about that, it was a lot of fun because it wasn't when you would like make it and other people would like play it. It was more like you would make the music and you'd either make a random song that you made up yourself and just have fun with it, or you can actually replicate real songs. Now, I never personally did it where you can replicate them. There was actually a book, apparently, like a strategy guide, and it actually had different famous songs like the Star Wars theme song and all kinds of really, really famous theme songs. And it actually told you where exactly to place stuff on. It was almost like a note sheet where to place the different icons and different characters and stuff. And you can make the theme songs, literally. So it was really cool for that. I personally like to just make my own original stuff, just play with it. But you could spend hours because you're making.
Is that how you make your raps?
Music. Yes, they're all made on. No.
They're all made on Mario Paint.
No, they're not made on Mario Paint. I haven't played Mario Paint in a long time, but the funny thing is I actually have it, and I have a Super Nintendo in a thing, so I might be able to. I mean, making the random songs is fun. I don't even know if. Well, I guess copyright. I guess that would be. It's weird because it would be like different sounds though for it, but I guess it would still be copyright.
You should play Mario on your channel.
Oh, I'm not just saying I won't play Mario. I'm saying like the Mario Paint thing. But so anyways, basically it had the music part of it, but in addition, the reason why it was also awesome is because it had a lot of mini games, and they were really, really fun and random. Like, I don't even know all of them. The one I remember the most that I played literally too many hours to count on anyone's fingers or toes. Even some aliens' fingers and toes. It was literally, you had a fly swatter, and you were swatting flies and bees and other crazy things and monster things, but it went through levels. And if you died and lost all your lives, you had to start from the very, very beginning. And I never beat it. There was a lot of levels, like a ridiculous amount, and you had to move your hand around and not get hit by all this stuff. It was really, really hard, got increasingly difficult, but I spent way too many hours with it. And back then, it was fun. I don't know how else to describe it. So that was a very large amount of time I spent, and it was one of those fun games where it's not just like you play it and it's done. It was very like you can repeat. You know what I mean? Very repetitive. You know what I mean by that, right?
Yeah,
you
I
can,
do.
like, play it.
It's like it's not just something that it's like a one and done. It's like you do it and it's like it continues.
So that would be one of my favorite games. A long-winded answer.
Let's move on. Another long-winded answer.
Another one? All right, so let's move on to my next question for you.
Yes.
Okay. What is the best or one of your favorite viewer interactions you've ever had on your channel? It could be in the comments or some other type of way, but probably more likely going to be in the comments. Yeah, that's it. That was the whole question. Why did I keep talking?
Viewer interaction.
Viewer interaction. So someone that's, well, it could be a subscriber, obviously, but someone that put most likely probably a comment and that you responded to. You've never responded to a comment. Great.
No, I have. I respond to
Okay.
pretty much every comment that's posted on my videos because
Okay.
I don't get them often, and that's why this question's hard for me. Because
well, like,
people
has
don't.
there ever been one that you know of that, like, you don't need to see the person or anything, but like that you like
Someone.
particularly
It was
enjoyed?
like a couple
whether-
days ago.
Mhm.
I don't know this person, but a couple days ago, um, they found my channel because I
Mhm.
guess I posted something on Twitter or Instagram that someone like showed them or something.
Oh, that's cool.
And like every month or so I'll like take a screenshot of my channel at that point and then like post it on Twitter and Instagram and be like, "Hey, check out my YouTube channel if you haven't."
Yeah, I definitely think that's a good idea.
And oh, hey, maybe this video. Okay, so quick thing. If
Okay.
this video, when it's if after this video is uploaded, I get to 200 subscribers within the next month, I am going to like you are going to be my favorite person ever, Dennis. And all of the
Wow.
approvers and all
That's
of
so
the
random.
approvers, I will love
Look,
them
he
so
even
much.
knows your names, guys. Well, that's not their name, but I mean, like, approvers. Like, you know the name of my subscribers, and
Yeah.
for people that like my live streams, those are called my e-army.
Yeah.
But this isn't a live stream,
Which
so
I
don't
am
go there.
a part of both.
Yes, I know you are. You are. You've been in both. You are literally an e-army member and an approver. So
Yes.
and that's possible, by the way. For those of you listening at home, it's very, very possible to become both.
Yeah. All you need is like 50 seconds.
You just have to believe.
Yeah.
So anyways,
you want to touch the surface of the sun? All you gotta do is believe.
Okay. Let's not.
All right.
So what's your
best
that you can think
viewer.
of?
I know.
Yeah, like
best,
maybe they put a really nice comment and you responded back like, I
what
don't know,
they
whatever.
did was the day they found my channel, they commented on pretty much every single video, liked every single video, and then like I replied to pretty much every comment, and they left video ideas for me when I asked
Wow.
for video ideas in a video, and they they gave me like a bunch of these questions that I could do for like a reading comments video and stuff
Oh,
like
that's
that.
awesome.
And they were like so cool, and I like talked to them afterwards a little bit, and then like we actually became friends, and they thought that it was so cool that they're actually talking to me. And I was like, I'm not even like I have 163 subscribers. I'm not.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
It's
not-
weird, isn't it?
It's
I had people throughout literally from the beginning of doing YouTube till now, like smaller to I'm still small, but to growing to here, that are always shocked when I either respond to their comment or interact with them in any kind of way. I just had someone recently put thanks for putting me, because I do Omegle videos, and I said thanks for saying you'll put me in the Omegle video. I'm like, but that's what I do on it. The whole point of the Omegle video is to put people in it. I was like, I don't want to hog all the attention. Like that's the best part about that, is I can have either random people that discover the channel that may like it now, or people that are from the channel in it, and they always get shocked. And I'm like, I even told someone they'd be in it, and they were still shocked. They were like, I can't believe you actually did it. I wouldn't lie. My channel's not a prank channel.
Unless it is,
man.
and this is all just one big lie.
This is all one big prank.
This is all something that Michael has constructed.
Yep. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, it's just gonna be like, gotcha, and then no more videos.
Goodbye.
Bye
We're
bye.
done now.
No. No, that's not actually what's gonna happen. But
Yeah.
Okay. So we're on to you.
But even
One
if
question-
if you like think about the fact, like you have like pretty much double the amount of subscribers that I have, and but if you think about it and even put
Putting a
it
lot of
into
pressure on me.
and even if you put it into proportion, the 163 people that I have and the 300 like 15 that you have right now, I'm making an assumption. Like by the time that this video is uploaded, maybe you'll have that much.
Oh, gotcha.
And then, so if you combine those two numbers and then picture all of those people like in one place,
I know.
it would be an entirely different experience.
That's what I mean. Like I I know it's not on the scale of YouTube itself and YouTubers, it's not a lot, but I don't focus on the numbers, and not a lot, because like it is still like everybody counts is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like I'm not like it needs to be. I don't need the need to. I wouldn't want to be a quote unquote big YouTuber to have the higher number. I guess the only reason why I would want to be quote unquote big YouTuber, not to be big, but because I would actually want to do YouTube for a full-time job, and you can't really do that with a low amount of everything. So that's the only reason why I would want it, to be able to do it full-time, to give more time to it. So it's like for everyone, you know, it's not like even like for me, like, you know, the money would be to pay my bills, but that would be so I can do it for everyone. So it'd be giving to all of you guys even more than what I'm doing now. More content. So,
Yeah.
do you have a question for me?
I do. Are you planning on? Okay, first of all, I know that you do have I know that you do have Mom Approved Let's Play apparel.
Yes, I do.
But
And you can buy a shirt right now at momapprovedletsplays.spreadshirt.com.
I thought it was just MALP.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's momapprovedletsplays.spreadshirt.com.
Well, okay. So, first off, since okay,
buy them all. No,
since I'm your really good friend.
Wow, you got close. Oh my gosh.
Since I'm your really good friend, I would like it if you were to mail me a free shirt.
Is that a question or a statement? I think survey says statement.
Yeah. No. I'm very desperate for clothing. I'm kidding. Okay.
Oh no, this is like a sad story. It's like it's not even the fact that you like want a shirt because you're like the channel. You just literally want a shirt. Like I could send you a white T-shirt with my signature and it'd probably be okay. I just a white T-shirt that I just write MALP or like don't lose on, because I always wear a white T-shirt in every don't lose.
All right. So that wasn't really the real question, but
okay.
But
you just wanted to plug my shirts. I know.
But can I have a shirt?
We all have to talk about that off recording.
I know. All right, but the real question.
My lawyer said I couldn't talk about that on a recording.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
The real question is, are you ever thinking about giving like an apparel giveaway?
So the funny thing is, oh no, this is gonna put me under pressure and make me sound really, really like not having a good memory, which I don't. But I actually did do a giveaway before.
I know that you did. You told me that before, but I just wanted to know.
Yeah, I've done it on a live stream where it was questions, and the person who knew generally the most about my channel, I mean, when we got to the end, it was like really, really crazy stuff that like people wouldn't really probably know. Some of them they had to like guess, because there were such random facts that were hard that you wouldn't really know it even if you watched the channel. Then someone won it. It was actually my first subscriber ever who ended up winning it, which is obviously he should know the most about the channel. So, yep. So I have done that. And yes, I am planning on doing more giveaways. Actually, there's going to be special super giveaways once I hit another goal. I haven't talked about this goal too much recently because it's so far away and it's I don't talk about it all the time, but I have another goal. I always have a comments goal. I believe in the sub goal because it's like obvious, but then I was like, I want to have one more goal besides just subs for the channel, and the most important thing to me is comments, because I like the interaction. So I have a 5,000 comments goal. I've already passed 1,000 comments, so when I get to 5,000 comments, I am going to be giving away some stuff, and I'm actually going to be having more like new special merchandise by then, and so some of that will be given away. It won't just be shirts. So
fantabulous.
We're gonna get the comment hype for that, and I'm pretty sure you're commenting in every video now. Great. No, you don't have to comment.
I'm going to spam comments so that I can.
Actually, I feel like I haven't seen a comment from you This isn't like in a bad way.
No,
in,
I
like,
have.
a real
I've
long time.
commented on a few videos. I just like generally I don't comment on videos.
Same thing with me. Like I always talk about how I love it on my channel, but then I watch my YouTubers and I don't comment as much as I probably should.
It's because I know how useless it is.
Well, on my channel,
not with your
because
channel, but like with other people's channel. If I were to like with bigger YouTubers,
with bigger ones, I guess. But if they're doing a series on the comments, maybe not, because I've actually been featured in a YouTuber's series where they read the comments, and he had a good amount of comments, and mine got chosen to featured one time, and it was funny because I actually heard it, and he does display it on the screen, but I wasn't like. I was looking at the screen, but I just like wasn't paying as much attention. And I heard it and I'm like, I think I asked that question. And then I went back and I'm like, that's me. But it wasn't, it was like my personal YouTube channel, like my personal account that I watch all my favorite YouTubers on. So it's not going to be like Mom Approved Let's Plays or anything. It'll be my actual, I use my personal account for like my favorite YouTubers because it keeps my subs for that separate. On my Mom Approved channel, I'm subscribed to people like you and people that I would do collabs with and people that I know. So that's easier to keep up with them separately than my personal ones. My personal ones, there's a lot, and it's different things. So it's just a different thing. You know, I switch accounts depending what I want to watch. So
yeah.
But yeah, there's your merchandise hype. So everyone get ready. 5,000 comments. Let's get this party rolling. I mean, people are pretty good at comments, but you know, like you said, they don't always comment. And I'm not mad. And sometimes you don't always want to comment, but I mean, over time we'll eventually get to 5,000, and I'm going to try to do things to really interact and not encourage people to put comments, because there'll be something that will be worthwhile for them to comment on. More and more to try to, you know, boost that goal closer and closer.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Now on to your final question.
My final question for you, and then I have a final question for both of us, but it's not too bad. Final question for you is, what do you think has helped your channel grow? Like, what thing has helped your channel grow? Is there something that you may not know the answer fully, but in your opinion, is there any things that you did or have been doing or are going to be doing that has helped your channel grow? Because obviously you started at 0 or 1 or whatever, and now you're at 106, and it's like I think it's like 168 or so.
And now you're at 100 and some
100
number.
and
Now you're at another number.
I knew it past 150, but I think it was like 160 something.
163 as of right now.
63. All right, very nice, very very nice. So, what has helped you grow to there? Is there any things that you know of, that you're aware of, that you think? You don't have to be right or wrong, just what you think helped you grow.
The mobile community as a whole has definitely helped me a lot. Being that I am a mobile YouTuber, and the mobile community is so small, and everybody, like, it's big, but we're all like a family and we all know each other.
So when you say mobile community, you mean other mobile YouTubers or people that are playing stuff on that are watching mobile games on YouTube?
Both.
Okay.
It works with both ways.
Okay.
The other mobile YouTubers, as well as just the other mobile gamers as a whole, that like wanted to start YouTube or like just didn't get around to it, or don't even want to. They just want to like play the games. Put in the
work. Yeah, exactly. They just want to watch and be entertained.
Specifically, like the Modern Combat community. Modern Combat's the main game that I have on my channel. Of course, I'm trying to do other things.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I think you do still do somewhat variety. It looks like you have not like only one. Like you have a few different things.
And I recently started a Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic series. So
cool. Wow.
So that's cool.
That's awesome. So that's definitely helped then.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The mobile community as a whole, as well as just putting myself out there with people like you, other smaller YouTubers that are glad to help me.
And I'm definitely glad to help him and anyone else because I'm such a great person. Probably shouldn't have said it quite like that. But,
yeah, that kind of made you sound like a butt.
That made me sound like no. But like I do like doing nice things for like people, like, and like with the collabs, I'm not as focused on the side. Honestly, if I wanted to really grow like crazy and be like more of the greedy, selfish type, I would probably only do collabs with people that are my size or even a little higher, because that would be a more of a win-win and would help me more. But I just am not like, I don't know, like I want to grow obviously, but like I'm not like focused on that as the most important thing in my life and on the channel. I'm more focused with finding good people that I believe are good. I don't care if they have a small channel, but if any of them have a YouTube channel, if I think they're good, like as people and as like, you know, if they have the motivation and that kind of thing. I recently lost the ability to do collabs with a YouTuber because his computer had a lot of really terrible viruses and completely is ruined, and he doesn't have money to get another one.
That is why Apple is better.
While
Okay.
technically, yes, they do not get many viruses. You cannot say they never do, because I work in a school district for IT, and yes, the Apple devices have sometimes gotten some pretty nasty viruses because people have no life and they will come up with stuff. So it's not impossible. It's a
Don't
lot less likely, but
don't
it
mess
happens.
with the kids.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It's more staff that it always happens to, because you know that's another story for another day. But it's mostly the staff that get all the viruses, not the kids. Okay.
Now, I had something else
So
to
do you have
say.
one? Oh,
I had something else to say.
okay.
Oh yeah. Just like the difference between the difference between how fast both of us are growing is like such a big difference. And because when we met, I think I had like more subscribers than you by like 3, and now you're like surpassed me by like double. So
I know, and it's so weird for me. Like just like thinking about, okay, so like you might not realize this, but well, maybe you'll remember this. My sub goal for the end of this year was 250 subs.
yeah,
Way back when I made that goal, that seemed like no, it was gonna be a struggle, but I might be able to do it. I'm already past 300. Like, I'm so far past that goal. I came up with another goal that I'm already working towards, and I still have 2 more months of the year. What is this? The year. And like I'm trying to do different things still that may or may not help. So it's really crazy to me that, like, you know, to realize that, like, you're not sure how fast you're growing, but then when you have those goals and you surpass them early, like, it feels great.
yeah. My sub goal for the end of the year is 200. I don't know if I'm gonna get to it. I really want to though.
I feel like you might.
I feel like
you have a good chance. You have 2 whole months, so
I feel like this video is going to make that happen.
wow. No pressure, anyone. No
Everyone
pressure.
watching this video, click the link in the description leading to my channel if you care about Dennis's life.
And then, please, if you want to hear more close microphone voice, please click that subscribe button on his channel. Thank you. Oh, I got to bring back close microphone voice. Now I have a brand new microphone. I've not even done close microphone voice. I don't even know if you know. You know what that is, right?
Yeah, of course.
You love it. Okay, everyone loves it. Anyways.
I have to. Know
yeah,
it.
you have to love it because it's great for your ears. So,
all right, now
do
your
you have
final
another question for me?
No, your final. The final for both of us.
Oh, that's it?
Yep.
Okay, good.
We've been recording for an hour.
Yes, I know. Everyone loves this. Okay.
Yeah.
No one probably loves this, but whatever.
Everybody loves us.
Yes, exactly.
I ship it.
Okay.
Kidding.
So, so the final question for both of us, and I'm going to encourage you to answer first.
Great.
Is what? So, okay. By the way, it's October. So, and Halloween is a holiday that some people celebrate in October. So, I like to do holiday related stuff sometimes.
I don't celebrate Halloween. I'm kidding. That would have been awkward. I
probably should have checked that first, but yeah. So since you do celebrate Halloween, what is the best Halloween costume, kind of the funniest, that's family friendly, that you have ever worn that you can think of right now?
When is this one guy named Dennis Fontaine one time?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't feel like that's true at all.
Oh yeah, I went as him last year actually.
Yeah, I don't think that's true even a little bit.
Actually, no, I didn't go as him as a person. I just went as a giant like thumbs up.
Giant thumb. Oh my gosh.
I'm kidding. I'm
Giant
kidding.
thumbs up. Oh man.
My favorite Halloween costume. I've never worn it, but I've wanted to, and I want to this year.
Well, that
It was
doesn't really
like
count.
it was like a
It's gotta be something
person.
you actually wore.
Oh, well.
Well then.
See, I haven't.
Listen, I spent all the time coming up with something that I wore.
I
You gotta
haven't.
at least,
I haven't actually like gone as anything specific.
Okay.
I'll just
What
like.
do you do then?
I guess I'll just like most of the time I'll just wear like a hoodie, but like a completely
So-
black hoodie, and then like
So you're like,
I'm
I don't
boring.
even know.
I'm boring.
Okay.
I am the boredom.
You're just a cold kid who needs a hoodie.
Last
Wow.
year I went as like just a red mask.
Okay, I guess that's gonna be your best one then.
It wasn't anything special. I never have anything special planned.
Well, thank you for taking my question and ruining it. So
I am
guess
sorry, Dennis.
That's okay. I will choose to. I just read the time wrong, and my mind just went crazy because I thought it said an hour and 45 minutes, and I read it wrong. And that's
It says
not
an hour and
minutes.
37 minutes.
It was no. I was reading it wrong. It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
I actually do have a. Okay, after you're done with your answer, I actually have a question for both of us as well.
Okay, and also
As
keep in
well
mind-
as for the subscribers.
okay,
the
and also keep
approvers.
in mind that the Skype call is not the length of time we've been recording.
I
'cause
know.
That was well before. So, yeah. All right. So here is my answer. I won't ever, out of all the costumes, I will never forget this one. It was a blow up costume that had a fan in the back that would keep it blowing up all the time. And it basically, when you put the costume on, it made it look like I was riding on an ostrich.
That's the one that I was gonna say. But
Well, it's a good thing you didn't say it to ruin my experience. So, I have worn it multiple times, actually, not just on Halloween. I have actually went trick-or-treating with it with my little brother and sister, who were pretty embarrassed because it's kind of like, I don't know, it's funny and it's slightly embarrassing, and it makes a loud sound as you walk around. It's like,
aren't you all like full-grown adults trick-or-treating?
No, I'm not. I'm not talking about now. I did this years and years ago.
Okay.
So, this wasn't right now. This was like years ago. So when they were younger, they were young enough to go trick or treating. I was probably older, but I went with them, like meaning like,
Yeah.
you know, so they can go further, like to further houses and not be like alone because
Yeah.
they're kids. So, so yeah, so it was more like the embarrassing thing, but it was so funny because the legs of the thing look like it's like my legs look like it's the ostrich legs.
Yeah.
And then the body is just like around like my chest, so it looks like that. And then you're just at the top, and you put this hat on, and you hold the handle, and you just do it. So the craziest thing, though, I wore it lots of times, but the most insane time I wore it was when I got to work. I used to work at GameStop, and I worked there on Halloween day or Halloween night, I mean, and the manager said since it was Halloween, normally we wore like pants and like a polo shirt, boring. But for Halloween, we were allowed to dress up as in a costume. Well, me being smart and seeing that we're behind this small little, desk, like the area is not very big that you're behind to sell stuff and be the cash register.
Yeah.
I wore that costume, which is pretty big when it's blown up and kind of gets in the way. So I was like bumping into stuff. It was just like awkward. The manager was like, I cannot believe this. But he's really nice and cool, and I actually am kind of friends with him now, and I don't talk to him as much now, but when I worked there, he was kind of more of a friend than just a store manager. And so he let me do it, but oh my gosh, it was like the funniest reactions on the customers' faces, the employees' faces, and me like trying to get by them and everything. It was just a really, really fun time. So that's my costume thing, and we'll move on to end this with your questions, and then we'll do our outro that everyone loves so much.
Yeah, because it's the end of the video. I'm kidding. So my question for me.
Okay, great question. So everyone, I hope you enjoy. No, I'm just kidding.
So my question for me, you, and the subscribers the
Wow.
approvers, the wonderful people looking at us right now, or not looking
Awesome.
at us, looking at a blank screen.
You're just trying to. Well, it's not a blank screen. There's actually a sort of picture thing with the title and everything, but it's not like amazing or anything.
Yeah, and then so the
You're
question.
just trying to boost the comments. I think you're just trying to boost the comments to get that free giveaway.
Okay, first of all,
Like if you need me to get a free T-shirt.
okay, but the actual question now.
Okay.
Do you guys, as well as, do you guys want to see another video with both of us together?
Wow, that's a really good question because this is
And Dennis,
audio.
Dennis, would you like to do another video with me?
That is a really, really good question because, this is just audio, just talking. It's not any gameplay, which we both have gaming channels, and it's not the traditional collab. And I was actually thinking about this, I know the hard thing is, though, that you're on mobile and I'm not. Of course, I already discussed that I'd like to do a mobile, so I guess it could be a multiplayer mobile. But, yes, actually, to answer that shortly, I would love to do a collab with you, preferably a gaming one this time, so it's more like that type of thing. It'd be fun. Maybe we can come up with a way to do either parts or some way that maybe you'll have one thing on your channel and one thing on my channel. Which is a cool kind of thing to do just for, fun. But I'm in. What are your thoughts on this since you asked the question?
My thoughts are I would love to. If it means
this is one of those moments where someone out there is watching and they're just like, "Aww."
It's like fan and YouTuber both combine powers to become the ultimate being.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'll let you continue. What were you gonna say? I know you said yes, but what else were you gonna say? Oh, okay, or not.
Wait, what'd you say?
I thought you were gonna say more. Okay.
No, that's it. But
just yes.
But I would like if people in the comments down below let us know.
Yes, that would be awesome, guys. Please let us know.
Do you like the sound of my voice? And
yes,
do you
and
want,
if you want
and
to...
do you want to hear more of it?
Yeah, so now will this collab be possibly attempted to be with Facecam? Or is that not?
I mean...
Oh, actually, no, because you wouldn't be able to... I don't know. Well... I'm trying to think of how that would work because is there a way you can record your face cam and get it?
There is, but I can't do a live commentary with a face cam.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
I can do post commentary with a face cam, but that's it.
Yeah, that's hard when we're going back and forth, so I guess that won't work too well. All right, so we'll just insert a special picture of whether a picture of you or a picture of a drawing. And it'll be you drawing.
It's like a picture of Patrick from SpongeBob.
Yeah, just well, that's copyrighted, but we'll make our own graphic that'll be a weird happy face.
Just put my logo or something.
Oh yeah, that's true. That would work even better. But yeah, so if you guys want to hear more of his voice and you're interested in hearing us do an actual gaming collab and working that out, then leave a comment below and let us know. And if you have any ideas on maybe a mobile game that we can do, then leave a comment below, especially because it would be easier for me than figuring it out myself.
Okay,
no.
I'm
Well,
sorry. I'm sorry to kind of burst your bubble with this, but since you and I both have different mobile devices, we won't be able to multiplayer together.
Oh, that's right. There won't be any Wait, how would we do a gaming collab then?
We've talked about this before.
Sorta, but I don't remember what we said.
I'll talk to you about it after the.
We'll talk later, but if you guys want to see some sort of collab with us, that now that you're hearing the planning stages of it, sounds like it's gonna be the best collab I've done. Just let us know in the comments, and that's all we need from you.
Yeah.
Great.
Fantabulous.
So, just so you know, since you've watched MALP, I'm assuming you know the normal outro. The outro for MALP Talk is the exact same outro as on my channel that I do with the, the hand and the thing with the thing. So, unfortunately, since I try not to edit this too much, I'm going to do the 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to do it at the same time. So, hopefully, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
You know what I do at the end with a hand, and I go...
I don't know what you do at the end of MALP Talk. I haven't watched them before.
No, it's the same exact thing as the MALP videos. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. I never watch
It's-
videos through to the end. I never watch.
Wow,
I
you've
never
never seen the end of any of my videos?
I haven't seen the end of anyone's.
Okay, so we're back. We had some technical difficulties, and so well, not really technical difficulties, but
We had MALP outro training
yeah,
in progress.
exactly. I had to do some training, but it's okay because
I know the thing. Okay.
exactly. He did know. So if it's
I did
the
know.
first time you're coming upon one of my videos, or if you're on SoundCloud, first time you're coming upon one of my sounds, I don't know how you actually put that.
If you're coming upon one of my clouds,
One of my SoundCloud, then consider either subscribing or, wow, I don't even know what it's called on SoundCloud. I think following my channel. I am so bad with that.
or just going to the link in SoundCloud,
Or
and then
just
going
do
to
something
your
where you
YouTube
get to
channel.
see more of my stuff and hear more of my stuff. If you like this MALP Talk, please click the like button because it means a lot to me. And
me as well.
well, you're in the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and I will talk to you guys next month for the next episode of MALP Talk. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Bye bye.
Bye bye.